Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 5 a.m. Wake and Breakthrough. Welcome, replay viewers. Hey, Bobby! Whoop, whoop. One half of the awesome power couple has just joined. Hey, honey, gets money. Welcome, web viewers as well. Hey, East Con Mengal. I think I said that correctly. Welcome for those of you who are just joining 5 a.m. Wake and Breakthrough for the very first time. I'm your host, Naketa Thigpen, a women's executive balance advisor, here to help you increase your focus and infuse balance in life and business. But first, we got to break through all the barriers that are preventing you from being able to actually do that. And that is the point, Monday through Friday of 5 a.m. Hey, Kurt! Now my heart feels fulfilled because now the two of you are in the same space. Woo! Watching Periscope. I'm so excited. Y'all don't understand. I love Kurt and Bobby. And they work so hard and they're so awesome and so amazing. So it's so good that they could join us live. They're usually up and moving and doing business, but working to save the world in their own way, that they don't have time for my little old live Periscope, except for today. So I'm excited. And Kurt and Bobby were the cover story for yesterday's release. If you didn't catch it, go catch it. The Release Your Success magazine, the digital magazine that just came out yesterday. And there won't be another one until the spring. So you better get this story quick, fast, in a hurry. Some amazing entrepreneurs in there. And Kurt and Bobby are definitely at the top of my list. Awesome sauce. So I'm excited to be here today, clearly, as you can see. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's going to be an incredible day because it doesn't have any other choice but to do what I told it to do. Brandy was awesome. Wasn't she awesome? I'm actually going to see her tonight with Rod Cologne, who you introduced me to, Bobby. I'm going to drive up to GCU so we can do some senior women leadership stuff this evening. So that's going to be awesome. Ladies and gents, 5 a.m. Wake and Breakthroughers. Did I just say that? Early risers, evening innovators, all of you who are here and ready and waiting. This week is all about your boundaries, correct? Yes, it is. I was a little hard on you Monday. That's all right. I'm not going to apologize for that because that's my goal is to challenge you to greatness. You know that. The whole next level. We got to break through those barriers and our fists are going to get a little bloody in the process. But I was a little hard. It's okay because we want to make sure that you're paying attention to the stop signs and the boundary lines that are clearly there so you won't go over and cause any damage for the other person, place, or thing in your life, as well as for yourself. And yesterday was just making sure that you were clear about your boundaries so people understand where they are. Because if they don't know where your boundaries are because you're waving from mood to thing based on your finances, 1 minute you're excited to see someone and the next minute you're not. 1 minute you're letting people in your space, the next minute you're not. 1 minute you're encouraging people to cross the lines because it just feels comfortable based on your conflict style because you're competitive or a collaborator or you're a compromiser or you're an accommodator and so on and so forth, or avoider. That's the other one. The other day I said aggressive for some reason, but you know why? Because I was thinking about today. People will try to move your boundaries by aggression, and they will do that via persuasion. The persuasion is not what you think. There are some manipulative people out there. So I'm not talking about the people who are just plain old, getting close to you based on some soft spot that they sensed you had or someone told them you had because they crossed the boundary and, sharing some confidential information. So if this other person, place, or thing tried to come at you that way. I'm not talking about those particular people today. I'm talking about those aggressive people that come at you with trying to cross the boundary, hoping that it forces you into a decision, a firm decision of some sort. And you're persuaded because of your own inability to say no, which we're going to go into a lot more later this week, that you pull back and you allow them, they're coming at you across your boundaries and you're constantly moving back, allowing them to cross over. I'm talking about people in your professional space, supervisors, peers, managers, sometimes even people who work at a different tier than you. They might be in a different department. I'm talking about in business, whether they are on the client and prospect side, your center of influence, just someone that you're trying to figure out altogether. There's all different types of names for those people. Hey, Stephanie, welcome. Paris in the house. Whoop, whoop. Talking about people on the other side of that line. I'm talking about your spouse, sometimes, I'm talking about your children, depending on what kind of house you raise, I don't have those problems. My children know not to come at me aggressive. But I know that there are children who have that spirit of assertion in them that they will try to force that line. Perfect example, I had the funniest situation with my little one, who is not that little anymore, but she's little to me. She'll be 15 in a few weeks if she makes it. She was having a heart attack because she goes to a creative school and she came home and it was late because they had all these choir rehearsals and stuff, and it was her day to cook dinner. This is her responsibility. So she thought that she was going to play this game of telling me no, asserting her boundary, which was awesome. It was awesome stuff for her to, assert herself. Wrong person though, unfortunately for her. And she was like, I don't want to do dinner on Tuesdays anymore because this is a hard day for me and my life is so hard because I work so hard at school and I don't think I should have to do dinner on Tuesdays. And matter of fact, I don't think I should have to do dinner at all during this school week. My brother didn't have to help with dinner. I should just be able to do dinner during the summer. I thought that was hilarious. I laughed so hard because this little one, who's not really aggressive, she was trying to test the waters, and people will do that. Now she's almost 15. She knows better and doesn't know better at the same time. And clearly she was smiling and laughing all over the place because she was awkward and uncomfortable. People, adults, will do the same thing with you. They'll come at you. Sometimes the aggression isn't just like stern face, like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, you're going to give it to me, and I'm going to cross that boundary line whether you like it or not. It's not always that way. You're persuaded, hey, True for Laundry, because sometimes they're coming at you with silliness or humor, where therefore only are going to eat during the summer. I know, Stephanie, listen, I was about to say that, but she probably wouldn't have cared. She's only 87 pounds soaking wet. She was probably like, whatever. But exactly. But she tried to come at me with like a little humor, but she was very serious. I always say with every joke, there is a sense of reality there. So in her humor, and she was serious, but she was laughing through her awkwardness, she was trying to assert herself. So I could have backed down and said, oh, well, I hear what she's really saying, and she's so sweet, or he's so sweet, or I understand their situation, right? Business people, right? People who are dating, right? People who are in marriages where it's not quite reciprocal. Are you hearing it through this story? I could have easily been persuaded to fall into her little aggression because she was trying. She was trying it, y'all. She hashtag tried it. She didn't get far though. But she tried it, laughing, guilty, absolutely, Stephanie, trying to, force a little bit of guilt there, like, because my life is so hard, you don't understand, I don't have bills to pay, I don't have to worry about the food that I'm cooking, I don't have anything to do, but the fact that I came home 2 hours after because I'm actually working on the life that I want, it's so hard, don't you understand why you should give me more? She wanted me to give up more of my time so that I could appease her and to accommodate. Well, won't that happen in business? Won't that happen with a boss or a peer or a coworker who's trying to get you, hey, True, to join in on their bandwagon so you can help them more or take more of their responsibility? Listen, I'm preaching, y'all. Y'all better catch this real quick. I am so serious on so many levels. You will have so many people who try to come at you and be like, you don't understand. This is just my life and this is what I have to do. I need more of this. I need more of you. And they'll push and they're push. They're really being aggressive, but they're doing it with a smile. They may be joking and laughing. They're trying to pull on your sympathy so they can persuade you to push your boundary back so they can get into that space. Be mindful. Now, as a mother, that wasn't going to happen. Period, because the rule is the rule. And unless you have broke an arm or bleeding profusely, you don't get out of your responsibility. That's just what it is in my house. You said I do that impression so well. I'm so serious though, Stephanie. I hope you know that. But as a mother, that's not going to happen. As a woman in business, that's not going to happen. And as someone I am a superhero and I have embraced that. In order for me to, save babies and blow down fires and buildings and do all those kind of things, I have to have my time, which means I need to have my help. So in the small example of my child, she could have been screaming from the heavens. You're not going to have no heart attack because you're making some onions and sausage and rolls, girl. Bye. And that's how you have to be with other people. Really, John? That sounds like such a difficult position to be in, that this is our third date and you really think that we're going to go further because you feel like your needs haven't been met in other relationships. Wow. That sounds like a difficult thing, to deal with. I think that you should go talk to somebody about it. Because that you're not pushing me into no position that I don't want to be in. You're not going to take my time. Susan, you had a hard night? Wow. Well, I'm going to go back over to my office, to my cubby, to my area. I'm going to do that and leave you to just kind of breathe, to just bring it down a few minutes. Because I'm not taking on your duties and adding that report to my list. I'm not talking about the people you should be helping, because there's a space for you to help. I'm talking about the people who daggone well, they are using this aggression via persuasion. They are trying to persuade you to let them in and cross into a boundary. Now all of your balance is thrown off. So you just went home, because it's happened to all of us. I've done it. First partaker. That's how I know it. I've done it. You did it, and now you feel all out of whack. You regret helping, which you should never do anything that you're going to regret, because then you're not truly giving in the process, and you do give and give to grow. But you be very careful not to give and go broke. And I mean that not just in finances, but in your time. Your time is the most valuable asset you have. So be very, very careful where you seed it. I'm not seeding it into my 15-year-old who has to learn responsibility and understand that the part you play as part of the team of the Thigpen 4 is to help out. Mommy and daddy have to work. So do you, boo. Sorry. Hashtag that. But I'll do it in business too. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with these difficulties. Did you get that email that I sent 2 weeks ago? The one that you're complaining you didn't have time for? Would you like me to resend it to you? I'd be happy to do that. But I'm not going to redo anything. I'm not going to do that. Because some people will also ask for more just because they're procrastinating and they're trying to make you feel like you didn't do something in order for them to play the part that they were supposed to play in your life, in your business, financially, so on and so forth, in your marriage, in your relationships. Parents will do it to kids all the time. I know some of you have parents who take advantage. Don't play with me. And I don't have that issue. My parents don't take advantage of me, but my parents are also not in my life. So I can easily say that. They got their own issues. Give to grow, not to go broke. Love it. Yes, Trudy True. Thank you. That is it today, y'all. I want you to enjoy the balance of this day. I want you to have an amazing, incredible Wednesday. I want you to work it. Break through those barriers with checking people who are trying to be aggressive with smiles. They're trying to persuade you to cross some boundaries, which is going to take advantage of your time and or your resources, i.e. throwing you off balance and not allowing you to focus. So in order for you to do what you need to do for your life, be mindful. Watch the signs. Those stop signs and boundary lines are there for a reason. That was Monday's 5 a.m. Wake and Breakthrough. Go catch that on Thig Pro Media YouTube. If you didn't see it, go see it. If you saw it, go see it again. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for the heart love. Make a great day. Thank you, True for Laundry. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Stephanie. You know I enjoy you. Paris love all day long. I love you guys to life. Enjoy the balance of your day. I'll see some of you over in the Breathe Room, facebook.com/The Breathe Room. Most of you are subscribing to YouTube on Thig Pro Media, so you can make sure you get these whenever you want and not just wait for me to say, go watch the replay, go watch the replay. You're welcome. And I look forward to seeing you at 5 a.m. tomorrow. We're on our way to New York tomorrow. I'll be with Kurt and Bobby. Kurt, will you be there? You might not be there tomorrow because I know we have a really long day. However, we'll be on the road again, so it'll be kind of a car scope. Don't be mad at me, y'all. Y'all know the light be dim and it's like super spotlight. It's a little sexy. It's not meant to be. But we're on the highway at 4:15 in the morning. What'd you expect? So I'll see you at 5 a.m. tomorrow as well. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't talk. I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy the balance of your day.